Hi everybody, Red Hill Eagle here. This is episode 20 of Hope and Glory. It's our local to global save. I'm only recording this episode in case it's the show that takes us to medium. We are close. 58, we need 59. If this show doesn't take us to medium, then nobody will ever see this. I might release it on a special edition DVD. But let's go ahead and put the show together then. So I'm going to, obviously we need to broadcast, and I'm going to, where shall I put us? Actually, before I do that, there was a backstage incident. Okay, Max Payne was brought to the wrestler's court. Okay, fine. Right, so where am I gonna, above 10,000 now, look, that's pretty good, isn't it? We're above 10,000, but I mean, we lack the venues. We do lack the venues. I mean, are we going to hold it in Wembley again? Yeah, or West Point Arena? No, West Point Arena was only 7,500. So yeah, Wembley Arena. I mean, it makes sense to maximise. And this could be the show that takes us to medium. So, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to have a title match. We are going to put the belt back on Lord Regal. Ludwig Borger's main eventer now. Look at that. Yep. I said I'd get him over. And I have. Okay, so Bob Holly's going to defend the belt against Lord Regal. I mean, we've just got to put the belt on him, especially if we do get a TV deal now. If we hit medium and get a TV deal, we need the best to be main eventing every week. Having said that, on TV, he won't main event every week. He won't be defending the belt every week. So maybe I could change things up. But I think it's just best, I think it just makes sense to put the belt back on Regal. So let's do that now. He will cheat though. Tainted win. Okay. Next up then. Let's go for... I mean, Ludwig Borger, let's keep this going then. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's have him beat... it's got to be a face, isn't it? I mean, I want to push Gary Beware, so maybe not beat him. Ian McGregor, I mean, I'm sure we've had this match plenty of times before. We only had it in September. Oh, of course, Ludwig Borger's our IC champion now, isn't he? Of course he is. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, so, okay. Let's have him face then Ben McCoy? Yeah, why not? Oops, I need to put Ben McCoy there. And Ludwig Borger there, seeing as Ludwig Borger holds the belt. Always have the champion on top. Alphabetical order if there's no title on the line. Let's go for a 12-minute match there. Ludwig Borger to get the win. I mean, this kind of messes me up a little bit because that belt is a mid-card belt. So if he's going to lose it now, preferably it's going to be to someone in the mid-card. So, I mean, he's just going to have to deal with it, or we just think of another way. I know a lot of people say about triple threat. Perhaps we could do that. I don't like doing that though. It just seems like it's a way. Oh, let's just do a triple threat because we don't want, the top guy to get upset. But yeah, we'll see. So let's have something to go between those two matches. I think. Who else am I getting over? Gary Beware. Let's go for Gary Beware. Against what have we got in terms of Mike Roberts? I don't think he's wrestled for a while actually. We haven't had this match. I'm surprised. Although Mike Roberts relatively new, I guess. So yeah, makes a bit of sense. So let's have Gary Beware win this. We won't have it as an open match because I want Gary Beware to get a bit more out of this one. That'll go there. Let's have a tag team match. Now, what I'm going to do is, in the last show, I introduced a tag team. And I said there weren't going to be a permanent tag team. But I think it kind of makes sense to make them, they came in and they're just getting the tag team division underway. It's kind of, didn't really think about it, didn't think this is something I would do. But, why not? Why not? So, yeah, how about that? So they will be getting a win over are recognisable, but they're not both recognisable. So yeah, gonna see how this goes actually, because Keith might not like it. Let's go for a 10-minute match. I want Jericho to get the win because I think out of the two, he's the one I want to be pushing more. This will be still the show, I think. A decisive win. That's good. Okay. And then the final match then. It's going to have to be a relatively long one. We haven't used Dave Finlay yet, but is there anyone else I'm getting over? Is there anyone else I want to be... Ian McGregor's still only 32. I mean, we could still look at pushing him a little bit. But was there someone else? I mean, Andre Baker I've always had in the back of my mind to push. Hasn't really happened for him yet. I mean, certainly when we get a TV deal, you know, we'll be using more of these guys more often. Okay, let's give Andre Baker a win as well. Let's have him beat Ian McGregor. Why not? I know that's a bit... I'm sure we've had this match as well, though. No, we haven't. Wow, I'm surprised about that one. So we want Andre Baker to get the win. Whoops, don't want to call it in the ring. I want to script it. This one can be our storytelling match. I don't think we picked one yet. Tainted win, I think, just to mix things up a bit on the show, and that can kick us off. So the angles: Ricky Knight and Paula to open the show. Ricky Knight and Paula open the show. Give it 4 minutes, I think. I think at the end we'll like to have a minute of Lord Regal raising the belt and all that sort of thing. I'm going to switch these two around because I'm going to have Andre Baker and Ian McGregor promos. Andre Baker, Ian McGregor pre-match promos. So Baker and McGregor pre-match promos. These will start developing a little bit. It's been very samey for this save throughout, but they will start once we start getting some storylines underway and stuff. So Ludwig Borger and Ben McCoy. I'm going to have Paula interview them. Ludwig Borger and Ben McCoy. Paula interviews Borger and McCoy pre-inter-county title match. Okay, let's have 5 minutes there. Oh, so we've only got 5 minutes, see. So, okay, Bob Holly and Lord Regal to be interviewed by Ricky Knight. Bob Holly, Lord Regal. Let's just have Knight interviews Holly and Regal pre-British Heavyweight title match. So yeah, basically Regal is basically saying he's going to do whatever it takes to win this belt back, even if that means, you know, bending the rules. And I did have him win by tainted, didn't I? Yeah, of course I did. Okay, so post-match, Lord Regal, I don't want to script it because he's not talking, but just Lord Regal, post, Lord Regal holds the British Heavyweight belt aloft. 1 minute. Okay, here we go then. Is this the show that's going to take us into medium? Are we going to gain pop in the southern region? 54 for Ricky Knight and Paula opening the show. 33 for the tag team match. Yeah, I mean, we had 3 jobbers on the card basically. I know they're not jobbers, but they're unimportant. So I didn't really know what to expect. They didn't work well as a team either, which didn't help. Chris Jericho sustained a broken toe. Right, 33. I wonder how long he's out for. And Mad Dog McPhee seemed to be at fault there for the injury as well. Wow, and he nearly injured Canyon. Okay, Mad Dog McPhee's going. A 50 rating for Andre Baker and Ian McGregor promos. And the match gets a 64. Looking good so far, guys. Yep, Baker gets the win in 14 minutes 17. And then Paula interviews Ludwig Borger and Ben McCoy ahead of their Inter-County Championship match, 52. That's pretty decent. And the match gets a 65. I'm pleased with this. If this main event can get, we're probably looking at above 70, maybe a late 60s, then we should, hopefully, should take us over that line. I'm getting a bit excited, but it could all fall flat. Gary Beware and Mike Roberts. Okay, 54. I didn't say it brought the crowd down, but my thinking is, just bring them down a little bit before the main event. That's my excuse anyway. But Gary Beware getting the win in 9 minutes 8 seconds. Ricky Knight then interviews Bob Holly and Lord Regal ahead of the British Heavyweight Championship match. Lord Regal's got a hot catchphrase, and that's a rating of 64. The match, 72. Fingers crossed, I think this should do it for us. Lord Regal defeated Bob Holly in 17 minutes 7 seconds by submission with a Regal stretch after blatantly cheating. Lord Regal wins the British Heavyweight title. I was actually going to put this down as a pinfall because I always think if someone cheats, I don't think they win by submission. I don't know why I think that, because it's kind of like if you hit someone over the head with a chair or... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I always just think it knocks them out for a pin rather than, try to make them submit. But anyway, yeah, 72 for our main event. Pleased with that one. 73 for the post-match angle with Lord Regal holding the championship belt aloft. Overall rating, 68. We have gained popularity in all the regions that we are shown. This should take us over. It should take us to medium. Let's have a look, guys. In fact... I'm going to... I was just about to say I'm going to give a speech in this one, and then I just pressed the wrong button. well. Right. Moment of truth. PLW rise to medium size. Yes. I'm pleased with that. We can really start kicking this series off now. It's been a long grind, but we'll get there now. So we've risen to medium size. Mike Roberts is turning into a good worker. Mad Dog McPhee, yeah, he needs to go. He just needs to go. I can't get rid of him from this screen. All right. So just remember, Mad Dog McPhee has got to go. I'm just going to skip the 2 days first, though, like I usually do. But just don't forget, Mad Dog McPhee has got to go. Right, so let's have a look then. We made 143,882 last month, which is roughly the same as the month before, actually. Yeah, pretty much the same. Ticket sales was through the roof. Sponsors was down quite considerably. Wonder what that was all about. Okay, well, don't know. Don't know yet. But that's all looking good. We are now a medium-sized company. Now we've got to stay there. And I've got to be honest, guys, I don't think it's going to be easy. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do drop back, because we are still struggling for a bit of star power on this roster. Let's have a quick look at what things are looking like. I mean, we've still got four. We've got 4 major stars, 3 stars. I mean, we've still got a lot of work to do to get some more people over. Chris Jericho and Chris Canyon are still unimportant. Mad Dog McPhee has got to go. You useless. What's it? Yeah, okay. I want to see how long Chris Jericho's out for as well. Oh, a day. Okay. A day and he's working through it. Okay, well, fine. Right. TV. Let's get a deal. Let's get a weekly TV deal. I want companies that will talk to us. Challenge Live TV and whoever they are, S4C. I mean, it's probably going to be Challenge again, isn't it? Really. I mean, low risk. That's a shame. I mean, I know I'm not a hardcore style guy, but it might be nice to have something a bit. I mean, they're high risk, but the coverage is only tiny. I mean, it makes sense to have it on Challenge. They've got our events. you know, yeah, okay, fine. I was going to say let's do it. I haven't even created a show yet. So, I mean, what are we going to call it? I mean, it's got to be something pretty generic, but I mean, where are we now? 1998. I know what I want to call it, but I think I'll probably wait until we're a little bit bigger to change. And it's got to sound Britishy, you know. So just something like nice, plain and simple. Something like, you know, just Premiership Wrestling UK. Do you know what I mean? It's British, and it's just to the point. Hour and a half, or should we just go for an hour to start with? I think go for an hour to start with, and we will hold it on Mondays, but we will broadcast on Wednesdays. Oh, hang on, I did already create one. Well, Premier League Wrestling sounds a bit boring, so I'll tell you what, let's get rid of that one and modify this TV show. How do I delete a TV show? Okay, I don't think I've got to be honest, I don't think I've ever actually removed a TV show before. I guess it just stays there and it's not on air. Okay, well, Premiership, we need to get a yeah, we need to get some announcers. We're not on the air yet. What am I doing? Come on, Terry, think. So yeah, negotiate for Premiership Wrestling UK. We're not going to go late evening. We'll go late night. 37. I mean, we should definitely be getting 37s. A TV is going to be a very different beast to events because, like, you know, I'm not going to have Lord Regal in the main event every week on TV. So, yeah. Are they commercial? No, they're not. So we won't be getting anything from this. I'm only going to go 6 months as well because who knows? I might be in a position in 6 months to get a better deal. Let's wait and see. We've got a TV deal, guys. Finally. Right. So now I can go in to announcers and I can go for Premiership Wrestling. Yeah, the same guys. Okay, so what does that do to our finances? I mean, surely sponsors would go up now. Estimates. Sponsorship income estimate 89,000. Still less than that. 100 grand. I mean, it's been 100 grand there or thereabouts for a while. I'm wondering if has the economy dropped? Has the economy dropped? Well, it's getting low. It may have hit a threshold somewhere along the line last month, and which put it down quite a bit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. We should be fine financially. Hopefully, merchandise can pick up a little bit now that we've got a TV deal as well. I'm just wondering whether to upgrade this. Should I upgrade it? £1,000 a week? I mean, we can definitely afford it. Yeah, why not? Do it. Okay, are we looking at better production? I mean, we don't need to yet, but I'm just wondering. No, let's wait. Let's ride this out because if the economy is dropping, I just don't want to do something really stupid. So, right. I mean, I'm going to call this one a day. We have a TV deal. Our first taping is tonight. Didn't realise that crept up so quickly. So, no more skipping months, guys. This is where it starts. I mean, the first couple of weeks will probably just be generic shows. Maybe even the first month. Then we'll have our first event. Well, not our first event, but our first event since grabbing a TV deal. Then I think storylines will start because I now want to get a feel for what we can be looking for from our TV shows in terms of viewers and what kind of ratings we're getting. Things are going to change now. We're going to have to be looking at getting into more and better workers, getting our guys over, which should be slightly easier now because we'll be using more of them more often. Yeah, so possibility of introducing a TV title as well. Who knows? Maybe I've already got 2 titles. Maybe not, but we'll see. yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this one. We are now medium. I'm really pleased with that. We came from nothing, guys. We had 0. Please give a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this one. Check out my other series as well. I've got an Invasion series going on, and I've got an AWA Revival series from 1991. All on YouTube. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.